So good morning. Tell you what, it's a good job that I didn't wash and wax my boat, because this stuff that's on the towpath has gone all the way up my boat. It looks terrible. It's all grey and dusty. So today I'm going to move, so hopefully I can get to a location that I can actually successfully wash and wax my boat. But before I do that, I need to change the pirate flag, because this is not very piratey now. It's all faded. It looks worn and battered. So let's get that changed and then we'll set off. It's a bit windy as well today to be doing this, but I've just got a bit of bamboo pole, cable tied the flag to the pole, and now I'm going to cable tie this to my tiller arm. And also, to make it a little bit tatty looking, I normally cut them down a bit at the ends, give them a good scissor in, and then they fray a bit. So it makes them look a bit more real, a bit more authentic. Not that they aren't real and authentic, you know. One thing about living on a boat, the minute you start a job, something will come along that will distract you. Is it an owl?
Yeah, it's called a white-faced scops from South Africa.
Wow.
You can hold it if you want.
Hello, can I put my hand out? Will it bite me?
On the head, just show on the head.
And what a beautiful distraction this was.
This is called Lily.
So there we go, we've hoisted the black and the flags are flapping once again. But because it's quite breezy today, I think I'm going to have to tie it up for doing this cruise. Otherwise it might just take someone's eye out. Woo! So with the pirate flag flying and the good fortune of an owl bestowed upon us, it was time to set sail in search of adventure, treasure, and possibly somewhere that wasn't covered in bloody gravel. And we're off. So moored here a few days ago to meet some friends in the pub. I had a lovely time. Look at the weather. We've had quite a nice summer so far, but we're now in August and I've got a coat on. At this point I didn't know that I'd soon be swapping this coat for Factor 50 and a cold beer, as another heat wave was just around the corner. This is how your boat gets scratched, with all these overgrown bushes. But I am really glad that I didn't actually wash and wax my boat, because I would have been absolutely gutted looking at the state of it now. Yeah, it's just covered in this dust. But I've got this brilliant thing to wash my boat with. You just drop it in canal water and it squirts its load all over the side of your boat. I'll try and show you if we get ourselves moored somewhere that I can actually get on and do stuff. Yeah, it's quite a narrow section here. It's overgrown. I'll have to wait for these. We've got the Chirk Aqueduct coming up, which will take us into Wales. Bit tight there, isn't it? After cruising the huge open lochs of Scotland, this really does feel like being thrown straight back into the fire. From enormous stretches of open water to the twists, turns, tunnels and very narrow confines of the Llangollen Canal, there's nothing quite like easing yourself back into it gently, is there? Nowhere to go. It's always on the narrow, tight bits, isn't it? Bonny. Tell you what though, there's parts in this canal that are really tight that a nun's chuff. But as long as you go slow, you know, it's all good, nothing happens, no damage is going to be caused if you do touch each other. But there are parts further on where you do have to actually send a crew member ahead to check there's nothing coming before you proceed. But I'm enjoying seeing it so busy, because the breach happened on this canal. It's cut off from the rest of the network, and it's nice to see all the boats out and about because they're supporting local businesses by drinking in the pubs, going to the shops. It's really good, but we're hoping that that breach gets fixed soon. Sammy horn here because I can't see. There we go. So very shortly we're going to go over the Chirk Aqueduct, and it was built in the early 1800s and it's beautiful, and just above it alongside is a viaduct that carries the trains over, and then the canal carries the boats over. But it's very narrow, there's only enough space for one boat, so the way it works is you look ahead, make sure no one's coming, no one's on the aqueduct, and then you go. So yeah, we'll see if anything's coming, and then it's followed by a tunnel. It's always a bit difficult on these narrow sections because this canal is fed by a river and not a reservoir. So there's always a little bit of a flow, and when the canal really narrows, the flow gets a little bit more stronger. So you always find when you're going through the tunnels or the aqueducts that it can be a little bit hard going. You have to put the revs on. But not too much, because if you put on loads of revs, your boat digs down and then it's even harder still. So we're not in a rush, so I'll just let her keep going. She's doing well. And unfortunately, this is why your boats get scratched, because there's just nowhere to go. It's so narrow both sides. Anyway, here's the sign, welcome to Wales. So that's it, welcome to Wales. And you know what, over the last few months, I've done Ireland, Scotland, England and Wales. Wow. So there's another tunnel coming up here now. This one's called White House Tunnel. There's a boat in it. So I'm just going to moor up here temporarily until the coast is clear. And I think after I've done this tunnel, I'm going to find somewhere to moor. Because when you live on a boat, it's very different to hiring. Because when we hired on the Caledonian, we wanted to get as far as we could, so we did long days. We wanted to see everything. Whereas when you live aboard, and especially with me stuck on this canal, I'm just taking me time, and I like to just cruise for a couple of hours and then moor up. I'm in a new location, I've got new views, new things to go and see, and that's nice because your home's with you, your things are with you, And I like to be put as well. I like to stay put for a few days, sometimes a week, and just enjoy myself. Also, I have to work and edit these videos. Hiya, you alright?
Hello.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Good.
Very nice.
Good.
Hello, John. Roger. Very nice. The rum tug. I like it.
So we've got a boat behind as well now, I've just noticed. And these tunnels, like I said before, they can be quite slow. So I just hope they don't take me roughly from behind. And we're through, so now we need to find somewhere that can more, hopefully, that can get a bit of solar on the solar panels. But after today's cruise, my batteries will all be charged anyway. It's just I'd like to stay put now for a few days to crack on with some boat jobs, hopefully. You can see as well that this towpath here, it isn't all that crush and run stuff. So I can finally get my boat washed and waxed. Well, one side anyway. I'll have to wait till I turn round to get the other side done. So good afternoon. Finally today we're going to get this boat washed, well this side anyway, and hopefully get a coat of wax on it. I've had to wait till the afternoon because this morning I was working, but also the sun was right on this side. So we've waited now and the sun's now gone over there. So hopefully we can get it washed. Now I've got this brilliant gadget that I'm about to show you. And also Gabby's here, so hopefully we'll get this done in no time. This is it. It's like a gun and you can drop it in the canal and it sucks up all the water and sprays it. And it's quite powerful, it's brilliant. So what I'm going to do first, because obviously living on a narrowboat, fresh water is, well, you save every drop, don't you? So I'm going to just go down it all with some canal water and then we're hopefully ready to wash and wax. And the one I'm using is this. It's Williams Racing Waterless Wash and Wax. And there was highly recommended this by lots of boaters. I put a post in one of the Facebook groups and this got the most replies, so we'll give that a go. Because this is like a grippy surface, it's like a sand surface, it holds the dirt. So I've done a good job on that bit, but if you look here, you'll see what I mean about this crush and run stuff. It's like a dust and it just covers your roof. Absolutely knackered, but I have done down this side up to this side hatch. So tomorrow I'll have a proper look what it looks like and also try and hopefully finish it depending on the weather. But that's as much as I could get done because it took me so long to clean the roof. Gab's left halfway through because she had to go to work. But the sun's going down now, so that's it for a day. But yeah, I just hope in the morning when I wake up when the sun's on it, it's not really streaky. But we'll see, we'll see. Right, let's get some dinner. Weeks I've been trying to clean this boat, weeks. So whatever you do, mate, if that tail lifts, we're gonna have words. Well, good afternoon. Today it's been quite a bit of a scorcher, and yesterday Gab's left after about half an hour. She had to go make some work calls. But I managed to get this bit here washed and waxed up to the side hatch here. Not very far. Couldn't get the whole boat done. And the roof got a good clean. I've tried to put a little bit of wash and wax on there, but I walk on this, but it is a really grippy surface, so that's all right. And then hopefully once it cools down, but it's 5 o'clock at the moment, I've been working all morning. Once it cools down, then I'm going to try and do this side here, but I've got some, I couldn't get them out, some scratches, and I'm hoping somebody on here has got a little bit of advice on how I can tackle them. Gabs is back with us today, so once it does cool down, because she suffers with the heat because she's a woman of a certain age, then we're going to try and get this finished today. That's the plan. We're about to open a beer because it's one of those days, so we'll see. But the thing is, you know, we've got the whole summer, haven't we? My main aim was to try and get my boat washed and waxed, and I've done some of it, so that's progress as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, these are these scratches. So I don't know if you can see on camera, I washed them and did everything, I just couldn't get them out. These are from tree branches. Sometimes when you go through a bridge, they're just completely unavoidable. So I'm really gutted because I'm still paying for this paint job, paying the loan on it, and it's all down this side as well, and I know I've got scratches down the other side from when I went down the Monty. So yeah, it's what do you do? Any advice on how to remove those scratches? That'll be brilliant. But anyway, I've done up to around here, so only that much, but it's progress, isn't it? And we've got the washing out. And Gabs, you said you were going to get us a beer. Where's my beer?
I get it. Me and Von's just chilling each shade, as always, aren't we? Find us each shade. Here we go. I've got beer. He's got his ukes.
Yeah, so the other thing that's happened, I don't know if we're going to get any work done now, because Brian's come out with his amp and his ukuleles, so I think we're going to do a bit of music, aren't we?
Here they are.
Hey, what do you think, Bonny? But this is boat life. You just got to go with it, haven't you?
It beats waxing boat. Speak to all. I'll do it at 8 o'clock, mate.
Copyright on YouTube coming.
No open, no bye.
So the plan for today was to crack on with the rest of the boat, but it was bloody roasting. The polish went away, the ukuleles and squeeze box came out, somebody produced beer, and well, absolutely bugger all got done. But we had a lovely evening. So good afternoon. This washing and waxing of the boat has just turned into an absolute nightmare because we're now experiencing another heat wave. Last night we ended up sitting outside playing music and having a couple of beers. Tonight we've got the total eclipse. So this is a perfectly positioned boat to watch that. Now cover your eyes or squint because I'm going to show you, because where the boat is now, that's where it's going to happen. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update of my progress today. So I've re-washed and waxed the back panel that I'd got up to the other day. I just wanted to get that done again. And then I've done this section here up to the porthole. That's been done. And then I've left this whole middle section out and just done the end. It's quite hard to see it because I have to wait for the sun to be off this side. We've got trees here, so you've got shading and shadow, so you're trying to wax the right bits and you're not sure if you've already done it. And I think I need to be in another spot, but the good thing about this spot is we haven't got a dusty towpath, so that's good. But yeah, I'm just trying to do little bits of progress when I can. Hopefully I'll get this whole side done at some point over the next week or so. And then once the boat's turned round or the towpath swap sides, then I can get the other side done. But once it is done, I'm going to just stay on top of it. I'm telling you this now so you can remind me. I'm going to stay on top of it and wash and wax it every 6 weeks or 8 weeks, whatever you do, just to get them layers of protection on it. So that's where we're up to, but we're just waiting now. We've just got a pizza in because between 6 and 8 tonight, that sun and the moon are going to pass each other and we're going to get an eclipse. So I'm right excited for that.
Yeah, they're like welding glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is better to look at it like that though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you can see it's taking a big chunk, can't it?
Yeah.
It's almost half of it.
I'm just about to get my colander out. And then they've lent me these glasses, so that saves me a lot of messing.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on you so you can see it, because when you look at it just with your naked eye, which you should never do, or through the camera, it just looks like a big bright light. But see if you can see this. Are you ready? Yeah? Okay. Move your fringe. So let us know where you're watching the eclipse from, or obviously by the time I've edited this video it'll be where you watched it from, but just look at where we are. This is just amazing. We're sat outside a partially wash and waxed boat, just looking over there, and it's just amazing. But all this land here normally would be luscious green, and it's all yellow because we're in a massive heat wave at the moment. And everything's just dry. There's been fires at festivals and all sorts gone on, wildfires, because the ground's just so dry. But look at this is amazing, but we can't see it with the naked eye. We're just seeing this big blurry light, and when you put them glasses on, brilliant. So yeah, they're worth an investment, but I don't think the next one's for another maybe 100 years, is it? Just whilst we are waiting for this total eclipse to happen, because obviously we're all going to make a wish, but we wanted to see this because these guys have got a pool in their crutch, the bow of the boat. So have a look at this.
That's the shallow end, that's the deep end.
Oh yeah. Oh, I do feel that. Oh yeah, it's about the same as this.
Oh, that's lovely.
You don't need to be rich.
That's better than any octave, I'll tell you.
Bonny, look at that.
She hates water, Bonny. She walks around puddles.
She's not good at it, see.
You know what I love about it? I love the fact that you don't have to have it all the way, because you've just got it halfway, haven't you? So it's flat against
Well, as soon as I get into it, it goes a lot higher.
and that's where it drains, so you go straight out there.
Drains there. But as I say, this is like the eclipse actually.
Yeah.
It is.
It's literally, I mean, I don't want to pull it, I might rip it.
No.
But that will open up a bit more, so I can actually
Yeah.
get different sizes.
You
Yeah.
can just sit there with your feet in it. That'll cool you down, having your feet cooling down.
This has been a godsend. People probably wonder what this is.
That's genius.
And then goes there, blends in, keeps all the branches, twigs out. You pull that there, tuck it in. There you go.
That is genius. So you always pick up the best ideas from other boaters, don't you? That is just brilliant.
I just can't.
So it's suddenly gone darkish, hasn't it?
It has. The bird's
Quiet.
starting to roost. I think it might be a cloud though.
As long as it was a little bit cooler, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, you can see it through the cloud now, can't you?
So we're almost now at a full eclipse.
Yeah, I think.
Wow. So the whiskey is the name of your boat?
Yes. Do you want a little shot of whiskey?
Almost was. Gotta be quick with the bats. One full, right, there you go.
Did we cruise? Did we stop? Did the captain lose the plot? Did the rum get drunk or not? It's time for the captain's logs.
just come inside now after watching all the bats flying around to get ourselves a little tot of rum, because apparently later there's a meteor shower. But we're going to have this. This is an apple spice rum, and this is from Bev Darlington. So thank you, Bev. She left this at my mum and dad's for me, so that's really, really kind. And whilst we are in Wales, we're actually going to have this in our little Welsh nipple glasses. So let's get this poured. And whilst I am pouring this, a huge thank you to this week's pirate crew. Thank you for everything that you do. It really helps. We'll take this back outside with us in a minute. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sweat the lips. Top ones. Woohoo! Oh, I can taste the apple.
Oh, it's nice.
That is really, really nice.
It's really quite smooth, that.
Yeah, it's smooth, it's sweet, it's really good. And I've never had that before. So, an apple rum. So thank you very much, Bev, and thank you for everyone that's watched this week's video. But we are going to leave it there for this week, so please take care, stay safe, and a massive huge thank you to my lovely gorgeous patrons. Bye.
Cheers.
Yeah. So hopefully I can crack on tomorrow late on afternoon and get that rest of that boat wash and wax. Are you going to help?
If it's not 36 degrees, yeah. And if we don't have too many of these.